Biker News Canada, where the truth hits harder than the highway wind. From Ontario to the coast, Bob Javi rolls in. Let the real news begin. He's got the camera ready, catching sparks from every ride. Club stories, charity runs, every heartbeat of the biker tribe. So smash that like, share, follow, let the whole country feel the roar. Turn it up, pass it on, kick that algorithm's door. This is brotherhood on wheels, every patch, every mile, every song. Biker News Canada, where the hard riders always belong. Biker News Canada, ride on, ride loud, ride strong.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. How's everyone out there tonight? Bob's back, Biker News Canada. So today I'm going to do a show like my normal shows are. We're going to talk about different things that are coming up, different charity things that are coming up, etc., etc. We'll get to all that here in a minute. And what else do I want to talk about real quick before we get going too far? Oh yeah, don't forget we're working on the clothing thing still. The clothing thing is working its way. Unfortunately, it's always me with my timing. It's just a bad time of year to get things done, right? Who knows who's stopping for Christmas and all that stuff? Who knows, right? But anyways, so keeping you guys in mind with that, I'm trying to find this guy. It's got to be this one, yeah? Can't be that one. I'm trying to show you if you got clothing for an event or your club or anything you need done, check out this guy. I know he's called Bulldog. Where is he, man? What am I doing? Why can't I find it today? Yeah, it's bumming me out. It's got to be this one. I do one more thing. One more little quick. That one. Please be it. Yeah, that's it. It's called Dirty Dog. That's it. That's it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Quick advertising for Kevin and Dirty Dog Embroidery. So they have a Facebook page, right? It's a page. It's not a group. So if you have any interest, like I say, if you're doing a poker run up this summer, whatever, stuff like that, check these guys out. There's some of their pricing. As you can see, the prices are pretty decent. They're good. They're good wholesale prices where you can still sell them at a profit. Also, keep in mind if you haven't got one yet, and I want to thank everyone who has, because Amazon sent me a little money again, so I know they're selling on Amazon, and I appreciate everyone. But if you haven't got one yet, let's get one. You got to get one. Get a hold of me on any. God damn it. This whole thing's being a pain in my ass today. Get a hold of me on any social media, direct messaging, or put One Night at the Playpen right in the search bar of Amazon. The book will pop up. Autograph copy for me. Like I say, get a hold of me. E-transfer me. $40 and I'll send the patch and the book. $30 for the book alone. All right. That's enough of that. I have a hard time selling myself, but I'm going to have to get used to it, right? Because if you want to make money, you got to learn how to sell yourself. So we got TRC 275 all the way from Manitoba, Lake St. Martin First Nation, in fact, Manitoba. Good evening to you, and I appreciate you being here. Kay Wayne, it's a pleasure, my friend. Are you working tonight, bro? We got Unknown in the house. Good to see you tonight. Unknown 7777. I hope you had a good Christmas, my friend. And we got Rick in the house. 100% free as of 3:50 p.m. Sitting here having a beer at the condo with the wife, headed home in the morning. No more hoses, no more machines. I can't believe they put a brand new, well, not a brand new, but they put a set of lungs in you, man. That's fucking cool. Unfortunately, it was a long wait, but they did it, man. That's really cool. And they're staying. That's even better news, Rick. Good for you, brother. And we got Frank tonight. Good to see you this evening, Frank. Always a pleasure, my friend. Mom Iron Ranger, 81 support in the house. Good to see you too, Mom Iron Ranger. Always a pleasure. Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. Thanks for joining us tonight. And like I say, if you ever see us live, it's usually Monday to Friday, 8 p.m.-ish. Sometimes I'm late. I'm never early. But, and if you see the stream on live, join in the chat, man. Carney, my friend, you asked me to send you a link. What did you mean to send you a link to, bro? To join us on New Year's or something like that? If that's what you meant, I'll send you one 100%, my brother. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, Carney, and I like your channel too, bro. And we got Scrap Iron in the house. Good to see you tonight, my friend. At work, good for you, bro. Well, you gotta keep him busy, man. Keep yourself busy. That's what I'm starting to find. I'm not keeping myself busy, and I'm not doing fuck all, and I should be doing stuff. I know I got to get ready for this teaching thing and all this shit. And you know what I did today? Slept the whole fucking day. Slept, but I didn't go to bed till 5 in the morning because I discovered I got to stop drinking these cups of tea until 11 in the evening. I think that's screwing up my sleep schedule. The Real Truth. Good to see you tonight. Good evening to you too. Oh, if you ever want you on, okay, Carney, I will do that, bro. We'll set up a night for you, bro. If you want to, we'll set up an interview night. I'd be down with that. Introduce you to the Canadian people that we got. And we got So Loud in the house too, my brother. Good to see you from North Carolina. Grant's in the house too. Good to see you tonight, my friend. Fucking awesome. I love seeing all you guys in here, man. You guys are wicked. So yeah, okay, we did the Dirty Dog embroidery thing. I can't wait. He's doing all the heavy lifting for me. I can't wait till we get everything flying, man. And it'll happen soon. It'll happen soon. And we'll get things happening. He's getting the website made for me and all that stuff. So, like I say, he's doing all the heavy lifting. And I can't wait to launch it all. I really can't wait to launch it all. Oh, 12K. Geez, I got to come and fucking sell you a furnace. I'd sell you one for a lot cheaper than 12K installed. I do a furnace, 60,000 BTU, 2-stage installed. No AC or nothing. That's just for the furnace, right around 5,500 Canadian. Done. 10-year warranty, keep right furnace. And unfortunately, I can't come install one in the States. The bummer. But yeah, 12K, man. Unless you're getting like a real top of the line one, that's a crazy. Check out the new Easy Riders. Okay, Frank, I'll do that, bro. I'll even do that. Oh, it's a boiler system. Yes. Now you're talking some money. Yeah. And now they got those they're a tankless boiler that'll also do your potable hot water. So it's a combi unit, it's called, and they start running up. They do. Yeah, you can buy most of West Virginia. That's a good point. And it's a big house. Bummer. So you got circ pumps. You got a lot of shit going on there. So let's just talk about first who's doing the New Year's Eve parties. Yeah. Oh, you have the combi unit. Yeah, they are expensive. And they're a bugger to fix. I've spent days just on one service call trying to figure out between the manual and the code and what's going on. They're a bugger to fix, man. So that's a bummer. I'm sorry to hear that. So we got our friends at Bacchus MC, Halton Hills chapter. 3229 Bronte Road, just south of the 407, down there in Ontario, just a little bit west of Toronto. And if you're friends, supporters, friends of the club, go drop by the clubhouse on New Year's Eve. Like I said earlier in another show, it's better to be in a clubhouse amongst people that you know than out at some random bar with all the random drunks who are weekend warriors or once in a year warriors. And next thing you know, there's a fisticuff and the night's ruined. It's not worth it, man. Mavericks MC, they're having an ugly Christmas sweater party. We must have missed that one, yeah? When was it? Oh, December 23rd. Yes, we missed that one, Bob. God damn it. Don't click on the ones that have happened already. Here we go. Another New Year's Eve party. The Kings RC in Edson. Edson's in Alberta, right? Edson, Alberta. They're doing a New Year's Eve party, 8 p.m. So if you know a member, friends of, supporter of, go hang out with your friends at Kings with a Z MC or RC in Edson. Because why not? Like you say, I always had more fun at the clubhouse on New Year's Eve than I did out at any sort of gathering that was open to the public. Yeah, I'm good, the real truth. I'm very good, thanks. Yeah, man, thanks for asking. Getting ready for the New Year's. I want to ramp shit up in the New Year's and get things really happening here with the channel. Got some new ideas and stuff. And that was Bacchus again. I guess that's all I really know. No, there's more. I was going to say, they can't be all the New Year's. Darksiders MC out in Dartmouth. New Year's Eve party. Again, if you're friends of the club, support the club. Contact a member. And that's your place. Go check it out. At the Dartmouth Clubhouse. And the doors are at 7 for that one. Right on. So we've had one in Alberta, one in Ontario, one in the Maritimes. At least we're getting across the country today. Turkey dinner. What's this one here? They were giving away Christmas dinners. A lot of clubs doing some great things, I guess, this year, eh? I like to see that stuff. Okay. That was, as they say, it. Now, I got sent a message today. I hope he's okay with me showing this. This was RD4C yearly toy drive. It's a lot of bikes. Concerns me a little bit. It looks unorganized there, but hey, man, that's just what I'm seeing from a camera angle. Doesn't mean it is unorganized. It just seems you see some guys jutting in out of the side and stuff like that. That's a lot of bikes on that toy drive. Well done. Well done, man. I dig that. I got to get it off because it's got a Hank Williams song on it. I didn't realize. And they're probably going to come at me. Come at me, man. Come at me, bro. Thanks for that, Grant. I appreciate that, brother. I hope it was okay to show that. And what do we got up here? What's going on in January? Hades Guard MC Kings County are doing something New Year's Day from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. Hades Guard will be opening its doors to all of our friends, families, and supporters to enjoy a fresh cooked breakfast provided by our member Tank. Hey, man, that's pretty cool. So it's at Clubhouse located at 545 Main Street, Kentville. You know what? I don't really have any idea where Kentville is. And I haven't heard of this club, but good on you guys. And we found it in the Nova Scotia Bike Life Facebook group. So we know it's Canadian anyway. Now, this club decided to hold off their New Year's Eve party, the Blacktop Bruisers in Pembroke, Ontario, until January 17th. So if you know the Blacktop Bruisers, they're an MC down there in Pembroke. Go join them 6 p.m. at their clubhouse, January 17th. I wonder if that's just so you're not going against everyone else, right? We got something going on January 10th. Patch party celebration. Now I'm not 100% on this, but I think I'm not 100%, but I think that the Micmac RC that we had on for an interview might be patching into the Warriors MC, who we've also had on for an interview. So that would be very interesting. I hope that that's what I'm reading here is correct. So it says, join us for a historic night as we come together in unity, strength, and brotherhood. We proudly welcome the Micmac. I hate screwing up because I don't want to sound disrespectful. Micmac, Kiev, and our warrior family, marking an important moment as we stand together to forge the one Wabanaki Alliance. This is more than a celebration, it's history in the making. We will also be honoring 3 new brothers receiving their full patches, making this the largest celebration of 2026. Brotherhood, respect, tradition, unity. Doors are at 5. Stand with us, celebrate with us, witness history. So I think that's a really cool thing. I hope I'm reading that correctly. If not, then they're going to have a unity patch sort of thing. So good for them, man. I love to see these clubs growing and doing their thing. I think that's wicked cool. Got the real truth. Did you hear about the? Yeah, I heard about the pack of pagans, crazy buggers. I think that they're going to get all the other 1% clubs in a lot of trouble for some reason. And I don't generally point out one club and say, don't do that and wag my finger, because that's not what I want to present myself as. You know what I mean? But God damn it. If there's one club that's been in the news a lot this year, that's the club. And like that thing at the gas station, cameras everywhere. It's all over the place. And I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what people are thinking anymore. Okay, so Alberta, they got the Motorcycle and Power Show Sport in Calgary. It's January 30th to February 1st. So tickets are available now. From what I understand, that's a good show. It's at the BMO Center, Stampede Park, right there in Calgary. And Stampede Park's a pretty cool facility. So yeah, go check that one out if you happen to live down that way. Nomadic Pirate, how are you tonight, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. And of course, we got a biker down first aid training. Like you say, I took that training. They're doing it January 10th. This one is in Stratford, Ontario, 2980 Forest Road, Stratford, Ontario. So what you do is you go on the Biker Down website, and then you find this date in Stratford, if it's close to where you live, and you sign up for it, and you register yourself, and you buy a t-shirt and stuff right there and then as you register, and then you just show up in the morning. And it's a good course. It's worth taking, especially if you're one of them clubs that does weekly bike nights and stuff like that. There's no such thing as too much knowledge, is what I say. Now, here's the bike show in Toronto. Make sure all you people in Ontario, I'm going to be there. I'm going to try to be there Saturday. I don't have a booth or nothing. There's no budget for that this year, but next year, let's see if that changes. But it's going on January 9th to 11 at the International Center in Toronto. That's up by the airport. And I'm going to try to be there Saturday, walking around and meeting as many people as I can and shaking the hands and setting up interviews for this year coming. You know what I mean? Shouldn't take 10 guys to jump stab one guy. Well, that's kind of what I was getting at, right? And it's all on camera. It doesn't make sense. I don't understand. And apparently they were cutting another patch off of a rival bike club. It's unbelievable. It's just, I don't know. It's like shit from the 70s, man. Or like you say, they're not teenagers no more. It's just gonna, when the American courts start dragging out those RICO charges, they mean it. They fucking mean it. And they cost a lot of money to defend against. And generally, if they pulled out the RICO charges, generally it's going to be a guilty verdict. No, Grow, good to see you. Yeah, man, it snowed all day. That's why I didn't mind sleeping all day. But what a stupid. So it freezing rained the other day, and then it fucking snowed all day today. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Someone's got to make headlines. Society's getting more and more careless, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't understand it anymore. Iron Ranger. Like obviously, shit like that goes on. You know, I went on a couple times in Ontario with 81 and a club called the Loners, etc. And all I did was get personal houses and clubhouses rated, and people charged. And I don't know, right? Did it make you? Did it make your point? I don't know. I'm gonna love be here. SS, where's our man SS? Is he here tonight? For those of you that aren't partying too late, and check out your local Legion's New Year's Eve, New Year's Levy, New Year's Day. Okay, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Meet some veterans. That's good to know, Rick. Thank you for mentioning that, bro. It's no, because I generally don't go to Legions anymore. I would have never thought to mention that. Yeah, both them bike shows will be good ones, Scrap Iron, the one out west and the one in Ontario. They'll both be good ones. Of course, I don't do the one out west. It's out of my area, but 1% goofy activity, sober up, stop being fall down, narco loser. 1%ers are fucking stupid. Tell us how you feel all the time, Cat. No, I get it, man. They're kind of ruining it for other clubs, right? And it's a fucking shame. We're all hearing about all this stuff, but they want to make patches illegal. And these cats are running around doing shit like that. It was on the fucking news within 10 minutes of it happening. It was all on fucking video. It's a gas station. Mark, good to see you tonight, my brother. Thanks for popping in. Big brother is always watching. And exactly, Mom Iron Ranger. And geez, you don't have to be at a gas station to be on camera. You walk out your front fucking door, you're on camera. That was the one thing when I went to England, and that was 25 years ago, and they got CCTV everywhere. And the brothers in England, they told me straight up, from the minute you leave your fucking house until the minute you come back inside your house, you're on camera somewhere in England. That's just the way it is. And nobody pushed back against it. And it'll come. It's already happening over here. Let's face it, with the Ring cameras and personal cameras and shit like that. We've already got it over here. It's just not government run yet. Shoveling in the hammer. Good to see you tonight, brother. Yeah, I like this Super Show one too, brother. I hope to see you up there. Like I say, I'll be wandering around Saturday. You're sitting in GP. They can think, well, they say, yeah, they can't think about it exactly, right? They can think it over and look at each other. Ruins meets for families. Yeah, you're right. Young generations are junkies. The old guys lost control. You know, you're right in a lot of cases, right? Because then when your club that doesn't do shit like that, it's maybe not even a 1% club, wants to rent a venue to have an event, then they say no. And it's just that simple. They just say no. They don't have to give you a reason. But deep down inside, you know what the reason is. Guess they figured, yeah, I guess so. No, grow, right? Like they're grown men. They know what they're doing. And I don't even care about a club wanting to expand aggressively because that was their thing, the blue wave, blah, blah, blah. They're here, there, they're everywhere now. Good for them. And sometimes things go a little bit sideways when you want to expand like that. But unfortunately, like I say, I think it's going to affect the motorcycle community as a whole. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like all that shit, the slow roll races, the girl on the back biting the hot dog off the string, all that shit, man. That used to be the fun times. You know, you go out there and you party and you actually party with your motorcycle. These days, you go, you park up your motorcycle, you check in your hotel room, you do a bump, and away you go. How do I know? Because I lived it. And nothing much changes. Now, there's another good event coming up I'd like to let everyone know about. It's not for a while, but these guys are great people, and they do this every year. So some bad examples, Riders Club, they call themselves. And they're out of Windsor, Ontario. Good bunch of guys. And Saturday, February 28th, at the Serbian Center in Windsor, Ontario, they're presenting Thunderbeard, and it's a tribute to ZZ Top. And proceeds are being raised for Windsor Youth Food Bank and LaSalle Hangout for Kids. And so last year, I think was a Rush group, and they it's always a good top-notch tribute band, and they're doing it for youth centers and stuff like that down in Windsor, Ontario. And if you've ever been down to downtown Windsor, Ontario, they could use a hand down there. They really could. Who do I sue? Exactly. How could they get a seed in there? I can't believe they made seedless fucking watermelons now. Like, stop crossbreeding our fucking veggies and fruits. They're supposed to have seeds in them. Wait, see my troll probably ratting on each other. These are grown men. Bunch of losers. Yeah, unfortunately, that's usually what happens. You'll arrest the whole bunch. Pesos will be more soon. You should come to Canada and see what our fucking dollar's worth. They ain't worth nothing. Oh, and hey, the good people at Classy Chassis and Cycles, who I am going to get up here for an interview. They're so much involved in the motorcycle community. So they're doing the Polar Plunge on February 1st. So you can help raise money and do the plunge with them, or you can donate to the people who are doing the plunge, whatever it takes. And they live stream it. They live stream it. It's a good laugh. It's at 2 p.m. Support a sick kids in Bell Rotary Club. So they're going to drive into Chemong Lake at Rotary Park. So if you're from down that way, I'm not. It's east of Toronto. But if you're from down that way, you will know. And the theme is famous groups and duos. So bring your creativity and come dressed in your best themed costumes for a fun-filled, high-energy day. That's awesome. So you got some websites with some links for making pledges and for signing up. It's all up there in Lakefield, Ontario. Kind of out Rick's kind of direction, I believe. Good bunch of people out there. I really like them guys. My money is funny. Hey, Bobby. Thanks for dropping in, my friend. Always a pleasure to see you. We got many bikers aren't brothers when they get handcuffed and have served time. Well, you're not kidding about that. But that's not only reserved for bikers, right? It goes for lots of people that decide that they're gonna break laws together and do things together. You know, when one gets in trouble, he doesn't want to be in trouble. Well, the other ones better watch out. So don't forget, this is one of the best swap meets that goes on in Southern Ontario. It's in Hamilton, or this edition of it is. I think they also do it in Ottawa, but it could be a different one in Ottawa I'm thinking of. Big Al's Motorcycle Swap Meet, Sunday, February 22nd, 7402 Mud Street West, Grassy, Ontario, just outside of Hamilton. And you can get tables if you want to be a vendor, and you can go check it out. And kids under 12 are absolutely free. It's a good place to take your kids and teach them about motorcycles and different parts. Gary, good to see you tonight, bro. Did you get blasted with the snow today too, bro? They blasted us with freezing rain, and then they blasted us with snow. I don't know about good. I'm done with winter. I moved down to Texas with fucking K-Lane. I'm done with it already. But I got the bro of the MBS riders out of Port Colborne down by Niagara Falls. February 7th, they're doing a winter get-together. Oh, Renegade, a sticks band. That'd be fun. 281 King. Proceeds go to Pasto Mental Health. Very cool, man. The penny sale, 50-50 draw, silent auction. NBS riders, a really good bunch of people out there. Like I say, Port Colborne, right down by Niagara Falls. They do lots of great stuff. I love to see it. And I'll always If I find it and you're a club or an organization and you're helping to raise money for any sort of charity, if I find it, I'll put it in a video. That's my thing. What's going on in Quebec? I haven't heard much out of Quebec, bro. Usually I watch our friend Forger. What's his channel called again? Shit, I like him too. Canadian Crime Stories, maybe for Quebec. I think it's all quiet on the Eastern Front out there, right? The Rizzutos are in jail. They got transferred to the jail they wanted. Apparently, there was a false flag. Those shots get shot into the fucking rec yard, which is crazy, crazy. And there's still bars and restaurants that are getting shot at in the middle of the night, and things set on fire in the middle of the night. And it seems to be a constant power struggle in Quebec, doesn't it? Between street crews, motorcycle clubs, Italian mafia groups, because there's the Rizzutos for the Sicilians, and then there's a Nortega. I never say it right. The guys from, where are they from? Palmaro, I think. So there's lots of shit going on, right? And it seems pretty hectic to live down there, man. It really does seem pretty hectic to be there. 47. It's still above 32, man. Fucking right, that would feel nice. All right, Rick, take care of yourself until you're 100% better, bro. Hopefully next summer we'll go beside each other on a nice motorcycle ride, man. Can't wait to meet you in person and shake the hand. Yeah, blowing snow and 50 wind. Yeah, you got the same weather we got, Gary. Fucking bullshit. Do crime solo. That's the way they say it, Mark. Remember that old book, too? What is it? 3 can keep a secret if 2 are dead. I think it was about that the big 81 cleanup in Quebec that time, where they put them all in sleeping bags and put them in the river. What a fucking disaster. Yeah, you like big owls? Well, yeah. If you are riding a shovel, bro, fuck yeah. Swap meets are keen to you guys, 100%. 3 types of criminals: gangsters, racketeers, and junkies. Yeah, man, we're gangsters. Racketeers, they come to us when we do their work, and the junkies, we'll have nothing to do with them. Yep, that's a good way to look at it, isn't it? And now it's like I've mentioned a bunch of times, you can be in a bike show or in a motorcycle club and not break a fucking law. You don't have to be a criminal to be in a 1% diamond club. And like I've said over and over, the guys that are the most successful are the guys that don't. Because they got nothing to worry about. They got no shoulders to look over. All they got to do is worry about being a good brother, a good member of the club. That's all they got to worry about, man. Makes it a lot easier. Billy, good to see you tonight, bro. Man, oh man, that thing with those pagans is quite a story, eh, Bill? Unfucking believable, brother. I saw your headline. Yeah, nothing changes but the names. You got that right, Mark. It's always the same. There's always going to be the same activity out there. There's always going to be this, people doing this or people doing that. And it's always going to be there. You know what I mean? I used to like it when I was in the club that we could kind of organize it, if you know what I mean, and keep it civil and keep guys from butting heads against each other in our own city, right? And that's what I liked about it. 22. Brr. Yeah, I don't know what ours got to in Fahrenheit or in Celsius. It's cold though. It's fucking freezing, bro. I don't like it at all. Weather. -7 in Celsius feels like -19. Brr. Fuck that. Oh, we got Kay Wayne. And don't forget, Bill will join us Thursday, 8 p.m. And we get to learn a little bit about Bill because we enjoy his channel, but we get to learn how he got there, what brought him there, and all that stuff. Because I think that's interesting too. What's the whole story of the Gypsy Jokers? The dude stole tons of money from the club because he was a junkie, right? Oh, that was the whole story. And they taught him a lesson, right? But did they get their money back? Because that's the thing about those people with the J, the junkies. You can beat them down and do whatever. You're never getting your fucking money back because it's gone, right? Swap meets are great. Meet people and check out the parts and the pieces. Yeah, I think I want to go and do a live from one of these swap meets. It'll be another good thing for content and another way to maybe get people that don't go to one regularly, maybe to go check one out in the future, right? We got Craig in the house. Good to see you tonight, brother. I don't know why they'd be upset you're covering it, bro. I think I saw Black Dragon basically use your yesterday show for his today show because he said Bill's got all the scoop on it. May as well just use. I think that's what he said. But anyways, I like how you look at it anyway, Bill. Whatever. Let them be mad. Let them be mad. Let them be happy. Let them be whatever the fuck they want to be. Because it ain't gonna change your life at the end of the day. Yeah. Yeah, I think I will. I think maybe I'll go down to that one in Hamilton and do a live stream out of it, man. Be a good one. -5, man. Yeah. Well, it's not that cold, bro, but the feels like -17. That's fucking cold. 100% it is. But yeah, see, they made it. Yeah, they always get the Harley. Yeah, that's always a nice thing. And we got Mikey in the house too. Good evening, Mike. Good to see you, brother. I should get you up for an interview too one day, Mike. I don't think that I've actually done you as an interview. I've had you as a co-host. Bagger Bob. Yeah, it was a Bagger Bob. I don't think I want to steal his name if I recall correctly. I think Bagger Bob turned out to be NG, if I recall. So I can't steal his name. You know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely, Bill. I'll be there watching you in the morning, my brother. You do dig up some good information that I can't find on a typical Google search. You know what I mean? But I read something somewhere that it might have been a comment to one of your shows on the situation that Tennessee doesn't fuck with bike clubs. They don't play like that. Apparently, I know my old club. We had chapters in Tennessee for years and years. But these crazy things at the gas stations and all that on camera, like what in the Christ? Pull it up, man. Pull it up. See, as soon as I put in pagan, they want to put up this one about the child luring, and then we found out that the guy wasn't in the club anymore. It kind of reminds me of that one at the end of Bike Week, man, where they did that thing at that gas station that made no fucking sense. Right on camera, 2 clubs, all with their patches on, all with that stuff. But they say that they stabbed the guy on accident trying to cut his patch off. That's silly. Insane in the membrane. You got that right, man. You got that right. Oh, that's why. That's the nice thing about actually being there. It's like being in that area or in the States and people actually call you. That's really cool. You're setting up a good network, Bill. There has to be a microscope on them guys, man. And there had to have been one even before they went and did that, right? He was the ex-Joker who fucked around and found out, right? That's what I mean. I thought so. They're so dumb. If they're smart, they would have just went in there and took the hard drive. So, well, exactly, right? It's like no thought goes in any of these things, eh? Here, we're going to beat him up. We'll cut his patch off. And then we'll ride around. Then we'll get in a high-speed fucking chase. So I think that was part of it, wasn't it, Bill? Then we'll have a high-speed fucking chase. And we'll make sure we're on the fucking news everywhere. And man, oh man, that was the first thing I learned when you join the 1% club. The last thing you want to be is on the fucking news. The very last thing you want to be is on the news. You don't want people knowing your business. You don't want people knowing anything about inside of your clubhouse. You don't want to be on the fucking news. That's for sure. So what is Easy Rider still coming out in print, Frank? Or is it digital now? Because that was a great magazine for all them years. See, this is the best one I can find. Well, not the best one, but the one I found on a quick Google search. I think it Tazewell must be a smaller community, is it? I'm not going to do the whole story, though, I don't think, because we've already heard it. Cat Daddy's Market. That's a cool name for a store. Maybe we'll watch it real quick. Where's my headphones? What are they got saying? What are they saying about this?
Was stabbed and another person was hurt after they crashed into a construction zone. All of this following a countywide motorcycle chase. Police say they were called to a disturbance involving a motorcycle group just after 4:30 yesterday afternoon on North Broad Street. When officers arrived, they say they found one person stabbed in the chest. That person was airlifted to UT Medical Center. Officers then attempted to stop the group, which led to a chase into Union County. Multiple agencies joined in on the pursuit. Police say the chase ended near the Knox County line when one rider crashed into a construction site. That person was also taken to the hospital. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation and State Highway Patrol are now assisting with this investigation.
Fucking crazy, man. Unbelievable. I don't know. Like, I can't imagine the meetings at the National when this shit happens, right? What do those guys sitting at the big table got to say about this? Is this what they wanted? Are patches getting pulled? Like, nobody knows. That's another thing about MCs is, we don't know what happens after that. But crazy, man. Yeah, right. That's exactly right, Mark. Don't draw attention to yourself. It's bad enough everyone fucking looks at you, gives you the side eye because you're wearing a patch and you got one of those big club names on your back and shit like that. They're already looking at you. Yeah, both Bob, your choice. New ownership is the originals. Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting, eh? Good to know, Frank. Thank you. There used to be one, mind my own business and business good. That's the way to do it, Scrap. Fucking right, bro. When nobody knows your business and you don't got to know nobody else's business, you're in a nice part of your life, man. 100% you are. Like I say, that was fucking, even other bikers don't even fucking, they're all looking at that, just shaking their fucking heads, going, what were they doing? And that's it. You can't outrun a radio or a chopper. Like a helicopter, not a chopper motorcycle. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can ride like the wind, you can go, you can swing, you can fucking have a Lamborghini, you can do whatever. They're just going to say, yeah, he's just past exit 92, and there'll be a fucker waiting up there for you. So where the fuck do you think you're going? The thing, another thing I learned quickly when you're in an OMC is don't fucking run. Don't run. Don't be aggressive to them. Don't do nothing. When they say, hey, you're under arrest, just give them your fucking hands and figure it out in the courtroom. Because that's where it's going to get figured out anyway. All the lumps you get on the way to the courtroom aren't worth the bullshit. And then you run, they put the dogs on you, and fuck all that, man. It is scary. That's why I'm glad I got out of the criminal lifestyle, man. Cameras fucking everywhere. And if there's not a camera, there's somebody willing to fucking point you out in a lineup and tell them everything you know. It's just not fucking worth it anymore, bro. Or that's the other way. Just don't be a criminal. Because at the end of it, I made tons and tons of money. At the end of it, I'm fucking broke. It didn't matter. All that money's make-believe. You can't really use it to do anything real with. So, you can make tons of money, but you're not at the scale of where you can get it cleaned yet, and blah, 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 blah. It's not fucking worth it at the end of it. Unfortunately, it's just the way it goes. Or pick your battles and stick with a small one, something you can handle or whatever, right? But I think the best idea is don't do it. At this day and age, don't bother doing it, right? No, you wouldn't think that stop sticks on a bike would be legal. Like, I think that I've seen them in videos use them though, bro. I've seen them lay down the spikes across on American police chief videos. I'm sure I have. Because sometimes those American cops, they love the pursuit. In Canada for a long time, or in Ontario anyway, they had a thing that if it looked like it was going to be dangerous to the public, they called it off. They got your plate. They'll just come to your fucking house later that night, in the morning, whatever. They'll get to you. It's very often that they don't get to you. So, it's not worth the effort. New Year's Eve amateur night when I was younger, Times Square. Oh, wow. Times Square would have been wild down there. Fuck, man. The only time I ever went to New York City was back before Giuliani cleaned it up, and there was peep shows everywhere. Street walking girls everywhere. It was a fucking mess down there, man. Woo! Yeah, it was crazy. But now, when you're in a big amount of people in the States, now you got a bit of a fear thing behind you because what happened at the Boston Marathon, what happened at that Vegas concert, what happened at blah, blah, blah. And the list goes on, right? You're right, Gary. Lots of lawyers got very wealthy from all these fucking guys. Well, that's what I was saying about the pagans at one show. It's like, how big is their fucking pool for lawyers? Like, they got to be spending all their money making money, or all their time making money to pay their fucking legal bills. Because of all these, something like cutting a patch off, that's a club beef. Clubs guys are supposed to help you. That's the other thing that bikers don't know until they get there is sometimes you think you're doing something for the club and you got the club's help for lawyers and you find out, oh, the club can't afford your fucking lawyer. Now where are you? Guilty. Bruce, good to see you, brother. Yeah, man, we got through another weekend. This is our last week of 2025, isn't it? And the very first thing on the new year is the interview with Bill. It should be a good laugh. We'll have a good time with that one, man. We got Doug in the house, too. Good to see you tonight, Doug. Another brother from down the Hammer way. Beautiful. Good to see all you guys tonight. So, so that's what I had for tonight, guys. A little bit of good news. Of course, we still had to talk about the pagan thing because it's pretty big news in the biker world, all the shit that's been going on. And it's like I say, it always seems to be that same club name that gets the headline, and it can't be good for that club, because I wouldn't be surprised if the government comes and takes a shot at eliminating that club. Just boom. You know what I mean? Eliminating it. And we'll see if they got the power to do so. Or if they'll just make up some new laws to do so. Because, they're the government. They can do that shit, right? They can do whatever the fuck they want. Hey, thanks, Craig. I got to find one for New Year's, I guess. A biker New Year's backdrop for me, right? That'd be good for a laugh. Thank you, Grant. But yeah, so if you know a bike club that's having a New Year's Eve party, go to that party. You have more fun. Be less people, blah, blah, blah. You'll have more fun. Because at least it's controlled madness inside a clubhouse, right? And it's just people having fun that know each other, which is way better, right? Yeah, K. Wayne did change his pick, did he? Guild by association. Well, I think, bro, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the government's next move. Instead of declaring patches illegal, which they still will probably try to do anyway, is to see if they can erase one club from the country. And that club's got tons of chapters in tons of different states. But I think that if there's going to be a club that they try any new laws on, that'll be the one in America. And Rico, too, right? Like I say, I was in the club when Taco got picked up. And as far as I recall, Taco's defense was $2 million against the Rico, bro. Yeah, that would have been cool, eh? Lawyers get wealthy off street gangs as well. Yeah, street gangs are don't give a shit. I haven't matured yet. Yeah, at least have an excuse. What's the excuse for adults? Well, not all adults are mature either, man. They might look mature because of their body size. You look a little like Kirk Sutter. Well, he should fucking get me on the SOA. I'll come and do a technical writing job for him. I'd be fucking mint, wouldn't it? Or show me on a bike and cast me as a member. I'd be fucking wicked. Yeah, David Mann has great posters. I could just go through his portfolio. Most of his stuff is online. I post, or I did for a while there. I post a fair bit of David Mann's artwork on the Facebook groups just because I dig his artwork so much. And he's been doing that same style and all that since I was a kid and I first picked up an Easy Rider magazine. And that's strange, eh? Because I never thought I'd be a motorcycle guy. But maybe back then I knew more than I realized because I did look through Easy Rider magazines all the time. That's funny, eh? Oh, you meant Kay Wayne. Oh, not me. Boo. Now I'm bummed out. It's Kurt Sutter's the one writer, isn't he? He was a guy who was a member, I think, and became a writer, I believe. And I know the guy who played what Trigg was his name? Kim Carnes, I think. Something like that. I think he's Canadian. I think he might have come out of the club world too, as a matter of fact. But yeah, so that's what we got. New Year's Eve's around the corner. Spend it with your local MC, if you got friends or if you're supporting one of the clubs or whatever the case may be, one of the riding clubs. It'll be so much of a better evening for you. If you haven't done New Year's Eve in a clubhouse yet, try it out this year. Peg Bundy, I would have married her too. She's a beautiful woman. I always liked Peg. Lights, camera, action, starting in the Blue Wave gas station. Gas stations are now Hollywood studios. Yeah. You got that one, Craig. I can't believe that, man. The whole fucking incident. And see, the one thing that they put out there, that they just cut the man's chest trying to get his patch off. And then the next thing, I played that little news clip, and they said the man went to the hospital. Well, the man doesn't go to the hospital if you just nicked him cutting his vest off, right? Like the two stories aren't aligning. I believe most of these grown adult old bikers quit these kinds of meth head junkies. They could be, but meth is usually 86 in most clubs. At least north of the border they were. I don't know about south of the border, but it's not a good thing for your members to have in their system all the time, just like cocaine is. And it's not a good thing to have guys running around always with that in their system. They don't make the best decisions, man. Mountain Woman, you made it. Good to see you tonight. Thanks for dropping in. Tag and Bobby SOA came to Kelowna for a ride day this summer, and Kelowna had a big, huge dinner event. My buddy's wife got pictures of her and Tag. Nice. And they were coming to bike shows and stuff like that for a while. I wonder if it was all part of that same sort of tour. Good for them. May as well, right? Like I say, I think Tig was Canadian or is Canadian or whatever. He probably doesn't live up here now. Big Ride t-shirts after ride party. Yeah, you got that right, no. Like I say, if anyone's doing any rides and shit like that, and any t-shirts made, go check out my buddy there at Bulldog Embroidery, and he'll sort you out. Over in the thumb of Michigan, they turned an RV dealership into a strip club. No way. That's fucking hilarious, man. See, the strip clubs have kind of lost their appeal in Canada. I think we talked about that one day. It's just the price of the beer and the fact that you can get girls to do whatever online for the weirdos out there that, you know. Right. Kim Coates, that's it, bro. That's it. And, you know, I used to watch the weirdos come into our strip joint. You know which one were the weirdos? They come in the front door and they go whoop right up into into the private booth section of the club. And then they'd wait for the girl to come up, and they'd have my regulars and all this crazy bullshit, man. And then you'd see them after, whatever, how many dances it was. Whoop, they'd slip right back out. They'd never buy a drink out of the bar. They'd ask for a water, something stupid like that. And they weren't good for the club business at all. The girls made their money if they could put up with their weirdness, right? And I saw guys doing weird shit in there, man. I don't remember anyone riding a Harley on the cell blocks. That's right, Craig. You got that right, bro. Your bike misses you while you're inside, man. It ain't no fun being inside. I don't care for who it is. It ain't no fun. It wasn't meant to be fun. The eyeball is the only human part that's the same size at birth as in death. Is that true? That's fucking weird. That's very weird, man. That's a weird little nugget, Mark. Where did you come up with that, bro? But anyways, I'll come back tomorrow and we'll figure out another flock cams. They come to your door and tell you where you were for last month. Yeah, man. 100% CB. 100%, man. And thanks for dropping in tonight, by the way. And, if anyone is, old enough to remember that old book, 1984, we're there. I think we got there. Especially now with how much of our fucking digital data that they have, man, off of these fucking things. They have so much of our digital shit. Everything we send as an email on gmail.com. They store all those emails. They may not read every one of them the day they get sent, but they're somewhere stored somewhere. And it's a fucking scary situation, man. FedEx trucks got flock cameras now. Really, eh? Wow. Now, those flock cameras, are those the ones that they use for reading plates and that? They finally put them on the cop cars up here. They can drive by your car and scan your plate and know whether the car's insured or not, man. It's fucking bullshit. Thank you, TRC. You have a great night, too. Stay warm up there, Manitoba. And we'll see you again tomorrow night. 100%. Kittens' heads are the same as adults. Whoa. You guys are tripping me out with these weird facts. No, George, no crying at me, bud. No, buddy, you're going to cry anyway, aren't you? Good night, Bruce. And yeah, Bruce is right. Hit the old like button on the way out. Phones are listening. The phones are tracking. Yeah, man. The phones are scary. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, that's the ones. That's what they call the flocks. I thought so. Yep. George Orwell. He was right, man. I used to love watching his movies when I was a kid. No, who's that guy who did that movie? That was the Hitchcock movies when I was a kid. They tripped me out. That one called Birds and that one about the car and the hitchhiker or some shit, Rear View. Man, oh man, he had some scary movies back then. Black and white movies too. They were pretty cool. Yeah, those are scary cameras, them ones, eh? They can fucking run your plates and know everything about you before you even turn the corner. Turn out light on your way out. You got that one right. Have a great night. No, grow. We'll talk to you soon, my brother. And your phone's with you. And they talked us all into wearing a fucking GPS device, a monitor. And we want to carry it. They talked us into it. Good night, Craig. Thank you for dropping in. Yep. Stay warm out there, everyone. Like you say, I'll pop in. We'll pop in tomorrow. We'll do another show. And we'll think about something to talk about. Maybe I'll dig up an old crime story from back in the day or something like that. Try to keep it interesting as I can for everyone. And all you guys in the chat, again, couldn't thank you enough. You guys make this show enjoyable and what it is. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Orson Welles, that's who I was thinking of, bro. Exactly. Was he the fat guy? No, Alfred Hitchcock was the fat guy. And he had scary movies. But I think Orson Welles had scary movies too. Or am I thinking of both of them at the same time? Maybe it's that. I used to like watching them shows When I was young, we were moving across the country and we had a little tiny black and white with rabbit ears. And I don't know, for whatever reason, that was the shit we could pick up. It was old, scary movies. Crazy. Anyways, thanks, guys. Again, much love. And we'll see y'all tomorrow night. Be safe and be warm out there. Good night.